I wish I could be that perfect mom. Afternoon. I'm starting you off with a shot of my lunch, but I had to show you. T made these for me and they're super good. We had ham from Christmas left over and she put some shredded cheese. She drained the juice out of some beef flavored ramen noodles and then put chunks of ham and shredded cheese in it. And this is super good, you guys. Like, it's really yummy. Anyway, there's my lunch shot for the day. Okay guys, so the holidays are over. Well, not completely over. We've got New Year's and stuff coming up, but that's not like a huge holiday for our house. You know, Matt and I are contemplating whether or not we're going to do something for New Year's, but we're not sure yet. We may just stay home and throw a party with the kids. We really haven't decided, but we are needing a date night out, and we were kind of thinking New Year's, but at the same time, I'm not sure I want to be out on the roads later on New Year's, I guess, if that makes sense. So anyway, it's one of those things we've been tossing back and forth. But right now I'm trying to get the house back on my Flylady program that I told you guys I was doing. It is just disastrous from all the running we have been doing the last few days. You know, I was starting to do this, like, try to get everything a certain way. I think you're supposed to have that. That's Zane's. No, you better leave it alone. You're not supposed to have Zane's stuff.
Ready?
Are you ready?
1, 2, 3!
Truck is confiscated and put away. Braxen was sweet enough to help me distract him by taking his new helicopter out and flying it so Aspen could watch. But yeah, anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, so I wanted to talk about, I'm getting back onto this Flylady program. And even though I thought that I would get things a certain way and where they were supposed to be, you know, recently I just had someone leave a comment. And if you get a chance, check out her channel. She goes by Chanel Cubed. And she recently left a comment on her channel about how she wished she were more organized. And I guess I'm having one of those mom moments. It actually stuck with me, and I thought about it all day. And I film myself a lot, like cleaning the house and doing stuff like that. And sometimes, and I had left this comment back, sometimes I wonder if that stuff gets boring for you guys to watch. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I want to take you on my journey. This is a vlog. This is a video log. This is our life. This is raising a large family. And, you know, maybe other parents struggle out there just like I do. Other moms, you know, that are like, oh, I wish I could be that perfect mom. I think what makes great moms is when, you know, no one's a perfect parent, but the second guessing yourself, that's what makes you a great parent. Because when you're not sure if you're doing it right, that's when you're doing something right. At least in my eyes, that's when you're doing something right. When you want to do better for your kids. No one is a perfect parent. I am far from a perfect parent. I wish my house was cleaner. You know, I wish I baked cookies all the time. You know, I wish I left cookies out for Santa Claus on Christmas. I wish I'd baked on Christmas like I'd planned to and I didn't get it done. But that stuff happens. Life happens, and we can't always have it June Cleaver style. You know, I think a lot of us as parents or moms wish that we could be like June Cleaver, perfect house, always dressed perfect, makeup on, you know. But it doesn't work out that way. At least for me, it doesn't. I know that. And so, I don't know. It was just I thought I had. And it was really cool to have another mom come and say, oh, you know, I wish I was more organized, because so do I. And I am working with this Flylady program. And I'll put the link up above if you haven't watched that video yet. But she has an app now, and it's really cool. And her motto when I first started following the program was progress, not perfection. And that's what I'm striving for. I'm not striving for perfection, but I'm striving to make some progress and to get things a little closer to the way I wish they were in my house, to make that a reality for me. So I don't know, this is just out there to any of you moms or parents or just anybody feeling that way. I just wanted to take a mom moment, I guess. And I'd actually thought about making a separate video, but this is what Love Jar Vlogs is about. This is just our moments in life. So all day today, and I haven't really filmed much except I showed you my lunch earlier because T just made me, it was awesome, it was really good. And she made it for me and I thought that was really sweet. But that's what Love Jar Vlogs is about. And I'm sorry if it's shaky. I've told you guys before I have hand tremors, and right now I do not have this setting on a tripod. I'm holding it, so it's pretty shaky. But that's what Love Jar Vlogs is all about. It's about those moments in life, because life is chaotic, you know, and it can be really, really stressful, but it can also be beautiful. And so this is our vlog of those beautiful moments. And I just wanted to take a moment to say to another mom, you know, hey, I know what it's like. I wish I was more organized too. So I'm going to continue filming my journey of going through this Flylady program. And if you want to come on along with me, you know, they're going to be on here every day, along with some, I think, super cute kids doing some super cute things sometimes. So anyway, it was just my mom moment and my mom thought of the day. I thought about putting a separate video like I set out, but then I thought, you know what? This is just what I've been thinking about and going through today. So it was what was on my mind. I thought I'd just put it in with our regular vlog. Anyway, back to the Love Jar Vlog moments.
What?
Can you spell pop? P-O-P pop.
Pee-poo-pop. Poopy-pop.
So I was talking about this whole Flylady thing that I do and, you know, wanting to be a perfect parent, blah, 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 all that stuff. My mom moment of the day. But I am upstairs in my bedroom right now, and Flylady in her app has a thought for the day every day, and I swear it was like, and I know it's not true, but it was like she was reading my mind today. Like, it's late in the day. It's almost 6 o'clock in the evening, and I still have not done any of my stuff. I've been really like, even though I want to get it done, holy cow. These two are crazy. They just came busting in the door. What are they doing, crazy kids? In the back. Hey. But anyway, so she was talking about, you know, it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening, and even though I wanted to get all this stuff done today, I have not been super motivated to do it. And as you can tell, and I've shown you, they are playing, so it's really loud. And that's what she was talking about on her morning musing. Like, we wait to get started. We wait to do this when there's a better time. If I could start at 8 o'clock in the morning, then I'd be done by this time. And sometimes that's the thinking that I get into, is if I could start at, like, you know, early in the morning and then just get my stuff done. And then there's some days where I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't feel it at that moment. But she was talking about that. Like, when is the perfect time to start? You know, January 1st, I'll start doing my Flylady stuff and blah, blah, blah. And so January 1st rolls around and it doesn't happen because maybe, you know, we went out for New Year's and we're just not motivated the morning of the 1st. So anyway, it just got me thinking. It's 6 o'clock in the evening and she was talking about that. She's like, you know, there's some days it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I realize I'm still in my pajamas and I need to get stuff done and I haven't done it. She has a routine, and if you check out the app, you'll see that. And like I said, I'm going to bring you on my journey with me as I do this. But there's a checklist that you can check off of things that Flylady does every day. And she said, start it out like it's your morning, like you just woke up. Go make your bed, get dressed, you know, fix your hair, do your makeup, whatever. However the list goes and however you do your process through that list, because you have to tailor the list to yourself. If you go onto her website, she explains it in a little bit more detail for someone that's never experienced what the Flylady program is. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm upstairs, and even though it's 6 o'clock at night, I'm going to make my bed and I'm going to jump into these routines and get as many of the things as I can done, because I know me. Tomorrow, that's going to motivate me to do more tomorrow, to get it done. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm making my bed at 6 o'clock at night so that I can get back onto my Flylady routines. And I'm going to knock off as many things as I can on the list. And I can tell you, just from having done this program, that when I'm done and when I'm ready to, I promised Ireland that I would do an activity with her later. She got a Lalaloopsy Easy Bake Oven, and I promised her that we would do that tonight. So when it's time to sit down and do that with her, I know that I will have already made so much progress in just a little bit of time doing these Flylady routines. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm getting to making my bed right now. Look at you.
Hello.
You're so cute.
Me. Yeah.
You got a friend in me? Are you
Hello.
playing with Poot's Tater Head?
There's stuff in my butt.
Okay, so Ireland and I are doing our Lalaloopsy, Easy Bake Oven. This is really cute, you guys. You have to see this. Look at this. Let's see if we can get a close-up for you. Okay, so this was one of her Christmas presents, and there's the front and the top. And it's got a little entrance in the side,
And there is the
there's
back.
your oven. In the back, and look at all those cautions. Hot, hot, hot. Caution. Braxen's gonna sit here and check out what we're doing.
Hey
And
guys,
more cautions.
look, this is what you mold the cookies in. And here's the spatula. And here's the batters and stuff. You also can make a cake.
Yeah, you can make a strawberry cake. That came with it.
Wait, does
Sugar cookies.
Zane like strawberry cake?
He'll probably like to try your cake, I'm sure.
And we have our little pan.
Yeah, you got a little pan and
I actually-
frosting and
I
sprinkles.
actually can make two.
Those are your sugar cookie molds, right?
I also can make 2 batches. Actually.
All right, so we're gonna try this out, you guys. But first, we have to preheat our oven for 20 minutes, it says. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna mix up the dough and set our timer for 20 minutes, okay? Okay, Rhea, so we're gonna read the directions, and it says, and also, if you guys try this at home, make sure that you have a mom or a dad or an adult to supervise you. And it comes with this cookbook and instruction manual to tell us everything we need to do.
I'm gonna plug it in.
She is gonna plug it in, and she knows how. She's very careful, but we're gonna wait and see what it says before we plug it in, right?
Yep.
We're gonna read all the instructions. So it says that we need to, how do we turn it on? Okay, it has an on-off switch. That's your safety tips. Okay.
Hand wash and dry the pan before use.
All right, so
So we gotta wash it.
it looks like
Don't wash it yet.
we're gonna preheat the oven first, and then Braxen is gonna start the timer on our actual kitchen stove to let us know when 20 minutes is up. And it's pretty.
That timer doesn't work.
Okay,
This is an actual stove.
it is an actual oven. That's why you have to be very careful. But this
When I
doesn't
get
have a
old-
working timer.
When I get older, I could use it all by myself.
You can. All right,
Mom?
very carefully.
Look at the
Plug.
clock. It's made out of pin,
I can't plug it in.
pins, like knitting pins.
Okay, so Ireland has it plugged in, and then you get to come turn it on. So we'll let everybody see you turn it on. So turn it to on, and the light came on, so you can see her oven's
Can I
on.
touch it?
Well, you can touch it right now, but then you need to keep your hands carefully away from it.
Braxton, there's a light.
Okay, so we're gonna start making your cookie dough. So you need the one that says this is your strawberry cake. So we'll put that away for another day.
That's my sprinkles.
This is your sprinkles. And there's your sugar cookie and your frosting mix. So we're gonna go ahead, and there is a recipe in here for your sugar cookies.
That's a huge recipe.
It is. All right, so let's see. We're gonna need your round pan. your oven, and you're gonna need your oven spatula. So
I need you to cut this open.
We will. And then you need a cookie mold. It says a toothpick, so we don't have a toothpick right now, Braxen. Do you want to just grab a small butter knife? And we'll use that. Oh, careful.
I'm going to use a butter knife to cut.
We grabbed a small mixing bowl, which does not come with it, and I left the cooking spray at my mom's, so we're going to use this and some butter to grease her pan. But first, we're going to make our cookie mix. So the first thing you need to do, Ireland, is, oh, it wants you to go ahead and coat
the stuff.
Oh, I see why it wants you to do that. You know what? You're not going to need to do that. We're going to hold off.
Why?
Because we can do it without and still get them out. So, you're going to need your cookie molds here in just a minute. You just need one. So, let's take, that's our pink frosting. We don't need that yet. Is that your sugar cookie mix? Okay, so you're going to need to take this. Braxen, do you want to carry this for her? And then you need 1 dash and 1 sprinkle of water. So this is your sprinkle and this is your dash. So 1 dash and 1 sprinkle.
You can take them off.
Do they come off? I don't think they do.
Yep.
You gonna pop that?
Oh, yeah, they do.
It's hard to pop it open.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to get them off.
So
You have to
let's
do
go.
Let's just take them all off. Because we need them all. And we can put them back on, right?
That's a very good idea. All right, 1 dash and 1 sprinkle of water. While you do that, I'll open this.
Okay, don't do it without.
I won't do it without you. I'm just opening it for you. All right, so go ahead and pour your sugar cookie mix in. And then you're going to want a spatula out of the drawer. Do you know what my rubber spatulas look like?
Yep.
See if there's one of those in there. Otherwise, a mixing spoon will work. Oh, this smells good, Ireland.
This one.
Smell?
That's pretty good.
Did you find something?
Oh,
That'll work.
It looks like Duke got hold of it.
And you can do it on your own, but so it says use the oven spatula to push the pan into the baking chamber. Stop pushing when the raised line on the spatula reaches the edge of the baking slot. So this part. So keep going until you reach the edge. There you go. All right, so then Braxen, do you want to set the timer for 8 minutes? Braxen made up his own commercial, so I'm going to turn the camera around and let Braxen show you his Easy Bake Oven commercial that he made up while we were sitting here.
Mommy, can I make some cookies? With Easy Bake Oven, you can.
Yeah, so that's what he says to us. He's like, hey, I've got a commercial for Easy Bake Oven, Mom. So now we're waiting for the cookies to cool, and then once they come out, we're going to use a couple of things that do not come with the Easy Bake Oven. One thing you're going to need is like some wax paper or parchment paper. Oh, you know what, Braxen? I grabbed freezer paper. You want to grab wax paper from under the stove? Or it'll say parchment paper on it. And then a trivet to set them on, or even just a hot pad, but we happen to have a trivet, so we're going to set our pan on there.
Guys,
to take them out.
Did you see the little glowing thing? It's really cool.
Yeah, we showed them. She is just loving that her oven has a light.
So cute.
It is
And I
really
love
cute.
this thing. It's really cool that it came with that. You push it in. Push space it out.
And you can hang your measuring cups on there too, can't
Yeah.
you?
We took them out, but you still can. Yeah, you can take them out. I got a Lalaloopsy set.
All right, Reese, so we're gonna get our wax paper out because I do believe you're gonna let your cookies probably dry on this. It looks like that piece is not good. It looks
We're
like
gonna decorate.
That's a
we are gonna decorate. So we're gonna get a small piece of wax
I'm gonna
paper out.
decorate mine. You're gonna decorate one. I told Braxen he could decorate one.
We'll put your cookies on here in a few minutes, but we'll just leave that there because then you can decorate on it. And we still have to make your frosting, but we need the bowl first. So we learned something when cooking with the Easy Bake Oven. It was supposed to go into this cooling chamber, but didn't get pushed through far enough, which is fine. They look like they might be a little hard. But this is a learning process. We've never used the Easy Bake Oven before, so it's not quite like cooking off a regular oven. But even if they're not perfect, they sure do look tasty, Rhea. And that's okay, because you remember what Mommy did to the cinnamon rolls last night? When we were at Grandma's house?
Yeah,
I killed my cinnamon rolls.
Mommy killed her cinnamon.
I did, didn't
You
I?
didn't get that on the vlog, did you?
No, I did not vlog there yesterday.
Everyone threw them away.
Yeah, they were really bad. The same ones I made the other night that turned out perfect. Okay, I think they're still going to be okay. They're a little
I don't
crispy.
Want it there.
It's not too warm. They've actually had quite a bit of time to cool.
So it's broke.
It did, but you know what? We have a chance to make some other good cookies. And these actually look like they're still edible. They're just kind of stuck to the
Where's
bottom.
my heart one? There's mine. You guys, mine hopefully does not break.
I'm trying not to break it. I think they're still edible.
One's still
It
edible.
kind of broke.
It kind of.
No, it's
Can I eat that piece right? Okay, I want to eat.
I want some.
It's hard.
Yes.
Don't break your teeth. Tastes good though. Okay, so we'll let these sit here for a little bit. I'm gonna go clean that pan off so you can make your cookies.
I want some of the number.
To try Ireland's very first cookies.
This one is mine.
Good. They have a decent flavor, huh?
This one is mine. I want some confetti.
They taste like vanilla wafers.
Cookie,
That's
I
the
made
sugar
a smiley
cookie.
face.
Her first baking.
Alright.
That's all. Is that okay?
Such a big brother. All right, Braxen.
Alright.
He's getting ready for his very first Lalaloopsy Easy Bake Oven sugar cookie.
And it's Ireland's first baking.
It is. It's her first baking in her own oven.
I should totally bring my cupcake maker home for her.
Yeah,
We're going there tomorrow, right? I'd probably run down and grab the dinner basement.
And I can cook with it.
That's what it looks like.
Dad, how is it?
It's really good.
Is it good?
Put that
Charlie's
away.
right. It does taste like a vanilla wafer, just harder. And then a vanilla wafer because it's a cookie.
All right, Rhea, what do you think your own cooking?
I never cooked that. What I have with Dad. What's
Dad has a lot of sprinkles on his.
That's good.
Ireland, you got a sprinkle. Right there. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
I just have to say, I had a really fun time with Ireland tonight. I had promised her that we were going to do that easy bake, and I had actually told her we're going to do it on Tuesday. And I told her for a couple of days because she wanted to do it right away Christmas night. And it was late. And I had said Tuesday we'll do it. Monday we're going to be a little busy, but Tuesday we'll do it. And so I'm glad I followed through on that. I had a lot of other things that I needed to get done. I needed to go into the writing room. I needed to get this done. I needed to get that done. And you know what? I was like, no, I promised her. And so we're going to take the time and we're going to do it. And we did. And I'm really glad we did. And Braxen joined in with us. And he just trips me out. He's so funny sometimes, you guys. Just too funny. But I told you I was doing the Flylady stuff, and I did get that done. I decided to work on Hotspot, which was definitely the dining room table again. It was a disaster. And she has this thing called the 27 Fling Boogie, where you just take and get rid of 27 things. You pick up and clean and get rid of 27 things. And so I did a combination of the 2-minute Hotspot and the 27 Fling Boogie to my dining room tonight. So that way that was picked up. I got the dishes stacked and ready to go. Didn't get them washed because I had promised Ireland I was going to do this, and I needed to put Aspen to bed, and things were just running late. And I was like, you know what? I'm not breaking a promise that I made to her, because of all the things that I try to do as a parent. When I make a promise and I tell my kids I'm going to do something, I try to follow through. I mean, I know sometimes life happens and you can't always do what you say you'd like to do, but for the most part, I try to. That's like my number one rule. It's something my mom taught me, is follow through with what you tell your kids you're going to do. And so I try to do that. If I tell them I'm going to do something, I try to make sure that I do it for them. So the dishes can wait till tomorrow. Progress, not perfection, you know. The writing, that starts again tomorrow, but it could wait until tomorrow. This was more important, taking time with my daughter. So I'm really glad I did it, and I'm glad that Flylady had put out that piece of advice I was telling you guys about earlier. You know, don't wait till Monday. Don't wait till the perfect day. Just get in and do it. Who cares if it's late in the day? And I did, and I was actually able to accomplish just about everything on the routines that needed to be done today, except for the decluttering. And like right now, this week's focus is the living room. And I didn't do the living room focus. I did picking up in there, but I didn't do like any decluttering, cobwebs out of the corners, stuff like that. But I got pretty much everything else done, and I was really proud of that. I'm glad I just jumped in and I just did it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.